We stepped in out of the market.
Oh, hey Josh.
Hey,
how you doing?
Good. How
Good
are
to
you?
see you. Glad you're here. Thanks for coming to my opening.
Of course.
And,
it was quite an opening on Friday night.
Oh, great. I was a lot of people. I was happy to see old friends and some new people and some good clients. And so, yeah. I love Owen's gallery. That's my gallery here.
Right.
And yeah, so I
30 paintings.
Yes, 30 paintings.
This is a really good show of yours. I mean,
well, I would
knocked it out of
talk.
the park.
You know, people were wondering why are you so grumpy and why can't you go hiking or fishing? And I'm like, well, I'm working on the show. So a lot of the paintings in the show are there's a lot of diversity. So there's volcanoes, a lot of birds. The title of the show is Music for the Sky. The idea came out. I've been listening to a lot of music, right? Buying a lot of records, and I put in 2 turntables and a mixer in the studio. So I'm playing hip hop, I'm playing Ethiopian jazz, and some blues, and certainly a lot of punk and some heavy metal even at times. So everything affects and influences the work. So it's been inspiring. So it has a lot to do with the idea that imagine that all the music we're downloading into our phones, we're listening to, is coming from a satellite, right? It's coming out of the sky, and then we project it back up when we create and we make. So as artists, whether you're a painter or musician, we're sort of gifting our creativity and inspiration back out to the universe, back out to the sky.
Putting it back out there.
Yeah, like a volcano,
Literally, yeah.
right? Like the volcanoes are exploding stuff out.
Right. And what made you decide, like, this year I'm coming in 30 paintings, I'm doing it, you're making it happen? Like,
well, I was supposed to teach this summer, right? I took a summer teaching position at UC Berkeley. I love teaching that class. That's super great. But I had to balance it out between, I got 2 kids going into college. Both are leaving to Europe this fall, actually in the next couple of weeks. And I thought, maybe now is the time to kind of get ahead and sort of jump into the market feet first. And so I had started a lot of work, and I wanted to clear out the studio because I want to begin new paintings. I've been working on a lot of these for almost 6 months. So I didn't do this all in the past week.
Right.
Although I finished everything up this week. The paint's still wet. As of Friday, you could still smell wet paint. But
well, and your studio's upstairs, so that makes sense.
Just 2 storefronts away.
Right.
And so everything seemed to come together really well. And the show, people have been coming in, and we've sold some paintings, which is part of the process of it too.
Definitely. Well, it's a powerful show.
Hey,
we were both talking about how much we like this piece we're standing in front of.
Yeah.
Tell us,
Tell me, what do you like about this, Josh? Tell me. I'm interested in the people respond to.
I think you did such a nice job combining the kind of the natural organic forms, but done in an abstract way. And what is the title? Land of the Deer People, or
Realm of the Deer People?
See,
is the
I think
title.
that's beautiful, because I think when you see an animal in nature, it's a spiritual experience.
Sure.
Yeah, and one of my favorite images is of Saint Eustace, who sees the crucifixion in the antlers of a deer.
Ah, nice.
And
I don't know the story.
Yeah, but it's and so I think there's something about this piece that kind of connects to that idea for me. Yeah.
Well, culturally, we all have our different narratives and our different mythologies, and within this is really there's all of these. There's this weird little self-portrait that came in with cat ears. I honor anything that shows up in the painting, whether those are seeds that emerge or floral sort of expressions, and this is sort of a real deer. But you have this character who is half man and half deer, and really merging the idea of the spirit of the animal and the deer dance. So these emerge as ancestral, but simultaneously, I think they're very much, it's a different realm. It's a different place than we exist in.
And this one is so strong and powerful. And this is so elegant and graceful and beautiful. And it's like they're the kind of focuses of the piece, and that's kind of the 2 sides of the animal.
What's fun about how I work on these is I don't do preliminary sketches. Everything just happens through the process. And part of it is having the confidence to not be self-conscious and say, oh, I don't like this animal here. I might take them out. just honoring all of it, saying, okay, it gets to stay. If corn shows up in there, great. If there's a great big, floral motif. These shapes and forms, people often ask me, what are they? They're tied to music as a very archaic musical note. They're a shape that responds to itself, like almost a kimbo. And so they mirror one another in a very expressive way. And so every bit of these shapes, forms, everything has frequency. Some of it is percussion, some of it is very lyrical. If you look underlying, there's verticality. The trees, so there's a certain level of, it keeps you from reading it in a linear way, which is left to right.
And
it
talk
allows
about
you to
jazz.
stop. So there's jazz and there's hip hop in this. There's these little seeds that just sort of pop up, and then there's these shapes that sort of undulate, and then to an explosion. So if you were listening to music, you might be able to hear this. I think about that when I'm working, and then when it's all complete, I'm able to sort of reflect, and I'm more interested in what other people think about it than, because I don't really know. People say, what does this mean to you?
It just comes out of you.
Like, I don't know, I just finished it.
I have a beautiful.
Even 2 years later, I'll look at it and say, oh, yeah, I was going through a crazy time. Frenetic.
That guy showed up.
And
Yeah, that means something. Wow.
So everything affects and affects.
Yeah, definitely. Well, great. Well, thank you so much.
Sure.
Perfect.
Well,
It's a
fantastic,
beautiful
Josh.
show.
It's good. Thanks
You
for
too.
coming by
Of
my
course,
gallery, my
of course.
opening, and I'm glad to see you here.
Yeah.
Hope you have a great weekend visiting with your other artists.
And you too, as well.
All right, take care.
All right.
All right.
I'll see you around. Are you-